Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, Mike, and today I want to show you guys how to create this cool hue and saturation effect in Photoshop. So as you can see, I kind of added some cool brushes and a lighting effect like a render and some text, and pretty much it looks really cool. I really like it, and if you want, you guys can download this wallpaper without the, the creative arts if you don't want it. So if you don't want the creative arts, you don't have to have it, but you can download the actual wallpaper on my website at cmykarts.com. The link will be in the video description for the download and the full review on this video tutorial. So pretty much I'm just going to go ahead and start off with a new sized document, a new blank slate to work on. And I'm going to work on a 1440 by 900 because that's what fits my wallpaper size. That's my default. But you may want to input your own and, set it up like that. But for this demonstration, it's 1440 by 900. And like I said, the brushes for this video tutorial will also be on my website for download. You guys can download that as well. Alright, so I have a plain black background. As you can see, I'm not going to unlock my layers. They're just going to stay that way. I'm going to go ahead and select filter, and I'm going to go to render, and I'm going to go to clouds. Alright, so once we generate our cool looking clouds, we're going to go to edit. We're going to go to fade clouds, and then we're gonna press OK on that. We don't want to edit anything else, right? So next, what we're gonna do is filter, and then we're gonna go back to render, and then we're gonna select difference clouds. This gives us a cool grungy looking effect with the clouds and everything like that. Now you can actually keep applying this effect without going to fade clouds and everything like that. Just press Control F, and that's gonna generate a random sequence of these weird looking grunge cloud looking type things. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to go back to something similar to where I was at. This looks pretty cool. I'm gonna keep that. Alright, so next what we're gonna do is select the pen tool, and we're gonna kind of draw like an S curve in between the canvas itself. So select somewhere in the middle, kind of draw out that S curve like that, and then I'm gonna select down at the bottom, and honestly, I think that looks pretty cool like that. Now, I kind of, on my own, I kind of messed up in my last one. It doesn't look like it, but I honestly want to keep the S curve before I started messing everything up. So, before you do anything, go to your brushes, and you want to select a brush that is like a round circle that has a hardness at 0. So, hardness at 0, and I would say about a 68 pixel brush is pretty much good. And we're gonna go select our pen tool again. We're gonna make a new layer, and that's gonna be where our brush is gonna reside on. And right click on that path that we made, and we're gonna select stroke path, and we're gonna select brush, and then you can do the simulate pressure. I don't really recommend it, but you can. What it's gonna do is gonna drag out a cool S curve brush, which is cool. Alright, so we're gonna select another layer. No, we're not even gonna select another layer. After we have our that layer, that's cool. We're gonna make a cutoff on. We're gonna connect the paths all together without, we just want to make a path selection. So once we do that, we're gonna go select our paths over here. Or if you don't see that, just go to Window and select Paths. And then we're going to right click on that path icon, and then we're going to make selection. Then press OK for the, you don't want to edit anything else. Basically what it's going to do is give you a, like a marquee type of marching ants selection type thing right here. And it's only going to select this side of my canvas. So I want to make sure I select my background layer. And then I'm going to select my hue and saturation at the bottom, where it's right next to the group icon. If you don't see that, then you could just go over to image, adjustments, and then go to hue and saturation. Alright, cool. So now we got this dialog box here, this hue and saturation box. We're going to select colorize. As you can see, it only colorizes the left side of where I selected it at, so it's only going to color that side in. So I'm going to colorize it, and I'm going to set the saturation up to 80, and I'm gonna put it to for the color, I believe it's like 250 or something for the blue. Maybe not even that dark. I don't want that dark blue. Kind of like a really dark cyan blue, something like that, which looks pretty cool. So I would say 200 to be exact, if you guys want to follow along. 200 with the saturation at 80, and the lightness you can leave at 0, but my other one I had it at 20. Ooh, I'm sorry, negative 20. I made it too light. You know, that's to give it bring out more of the darkness or whatever, and kind of fade into the blue, but it still gives it that cool look. Alright, so you can press OK on that, and as you can see, it affects the background layer. Alright, so next what I'm gonna do is press Control I, which is gonna, oops, not Control I, I'm sorry, Control Shift I, which is gonna inverse the selection, and it's pretty much gonna go on the right side. And we're gonna do the same steps that we did with the hue and saturation. So image adjustments, hue and saturation. Select that colorize box, and then again with the lightness, you want it to be negative 20. For this one, we're gonna put the saturation at 80 again, and for the color, it's already set at 0 because that's the red. But you guys can choose whatever color you want, and that looks pretty good to me. I like that, and I'm gonna press OK. So after I'm done and my background is complete, I'm gonna deselect or Control D to deselect, or just go to image, select, and then go to deselect. Okay, so now I got this white S curve in here, and I want to kind of give that an inverse of black, so it kind of looks like a you know, within it. Just press Control I to inverse. Alright, so next what we're going to do is create a new layer. This is optional, you don't have to do this. You're pretty much done with the hue and saturation effect. I'm just going to go a little bit further and customize it. And I'm going to paint the whole canvas black with a new layer. Then I'm going to go to Filter, Render, and then go to Lens Flare. And I'm going to select a 50mm zoom with about a 75% brightness, and press OK. And again, this is all customizable. You can change the color if you want, you know, whatever. So I'm just gonna, to better take away all the black and still have the light, you want to select the screen. Make sure that's set to screen, and then as you can see, you can move the lens flare without having that black background interfering with your overall look of the hue and saturation. So you could go ahead and do a rotation of the lens flare, and then once I have it where I like it, I press enter. Then again, like I said, you guys can customize that if you want. I'm not filming this. Okay, let me put that over there. I'm gonna put this back at 75% so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright. Sorry guys. Alright, cool. So next I'm gonna go to make a new layer, and then select my brushes. And like I said, you guys can download these brushes on my website. It's like these abstract brushes I found online. So I'm gonna select this one right here. It's I don't think it has a specific name. It's called brush10.png or whatever. Just click on it, and then I'm gonna select it to be somewhere in the middle, and I'm gonna make sure the color of it is white. So hit that D or X key on the keyboard to default the color of the foreground and background color, and then just click. And then paste your brush in there, and then as you can see, your brush is there. From there, again, like I said, you can customize anything. You can just lower the opacity if you want it to be a little bit light or a little bit darker, something like that. And from there, you can just add your own text, and you got your own custom wallpaper. It's a hue and saturation effect in Photoshop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please visit my website, cmykarts.com. Remember, guys, be creative. Peace.